So from the early days to now, because you've been doing it longer than me, the real estate scene or the property scene in Marlborough, how have you seen the market shift?
Obviously there's been a lot of growth, the style of houses have probably changed a bit, but then, yeah, it's interesting, there's still a similar amount of properties sold every month, so
Yes.
which you'd think, even though we've had that growth, it's not as if, you know, you're getting twice as many sales each month in Marlborough. But yeah, it still seems to be a consistent market. Obviously changes at the moment with viticulture and probably all of that adjusting and filtering through, and then we've had massive changes in the last, 5 years with
Big 5 years.
COVID, peaks, then trough. And now we're starting to finally feel like we're maybe coming out of that a wee bit, yeah.
Now, one thing that I've always remembered about you is the caliber of homes you've sold. You've sold some amazing homes, like super impressive. Is there anything, or has there been multiple occasions where it's been like a pinch me moment where you've been selling these homes?
Yeah, those early years when you first, going inside and getting to market those amazing houses, and without sounding like a cliche, like I did really like property as well. Going back to that earlier question about sort of why you got into the industry, like the properties and the architecture design was all part of it. So I always sort of aspired to want to do those high-end sort of luxury homes from quite an early stage, yeah.
And you broke that. I think there's a misconception maybe from a real estate agent point of view when you get into real estate and you start it as a career, you just, I shouldn't say churn and burn because that's not quite the right words for it, but you list the cheaper properties because it's easy to get into. It seems like, oh yeah, makes sense. It's just
it's probably also self-doubt as well, but people think that they can't do those listings, whereas there's no reason why you can't. I mean, yes, a couple of them have a few more zeros at the end, but they're still houses, they're still clients, and
Yeah, and that's right. And whether it was a $500,000 house or a $5 million property, the process doesn't change, and the attention that you give the property and this campaign and your clients, whether they're buyers or sellers, doesn't change.
You're usually doing the same amount of work at either level as well, so why not do the big ones too?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, it's having that belief, and that's something that, well, you know, and we'll get to the ARIC conversation shortly, but having the belief that you can do it. And I think that there is a, you know, when you go into an office and there's people that have been doing it for a longer time, you sort of would leave that to them. But when you realise that you can actually achieve that and you can break into that market, then
everyone, the opportunity's there for everyone.
Opportunities there, yeah.